My landlord accused me of not trusting her because I broke down boxes Aita. So I, 23F, am living in an apartment with my partner that is essentially the bottom floor of a 2-story house, and my landlord, 50F, occupies the upstairs apartment. Over the past couple weeks, my landlord has been popping down to fix my door, because the plate in the doorway fell out. The other day, I had just gotten home from work when she texted asking if she could come down to finish the repair, so I told her yes. I went inside and decided to do some cleaning up while waiting for her, since I knew I was going away for the weekend and I'd honestly rather do the cleaning and prep for my dinner before getting showered and clean and comfy. LL showed up while I was dealing with my recycling. I let her in, then went back to breaking down all the boxes and stacking cans inside each other so I could stuff as much in one bag as possible before taking it out. LL and I made some small talk about our jobs and upcoming vacations and stuff. She cracked a joke about how I must want to get showered off and clean from my job. I work long shifts at a somewhat messy job, and I said I was fine and wanted to get some chores done first. I kept breaking down boxes and chatting. She finished up, and as she was leaving, she asked me point blank if I didn't trust her to be in the apartment alone. I was honestly really surprised by the question and asked why she'd think that, and she told me that nobody breaks down boxes for their recycling at home and that it was clear I was just finding excuses to keep her in my line of sight. I laughed because I thought at this point she was making a joke and said that I like to break down boxes to save room and make less trips. She then brought up a previous situation from a few months back where she had to come down a couple times with her boyfriend to make some minor repairs in the bathroom, and it took a while, like a week, for them to find the right time because their work schedules and mine and my partner's work schedules don't line up super well, and partner and I had made it clear when trying to set a date that one of us would prefer to be present. She said me messing around in the kitchen the entire time she was there fixing the door made it seem like my partner and I didn't trust her to be alone in the apartment and thought she would snoop and that we looked like we had something to hide. I told her I kind of understood where she was coming from, but that my partner and I just like to be present in case we're needed and also like to be aware of what is changing and how when repairs are made. LL just shrugged and said she feels a little iced out in her own home and hopes we can be more neighborly in the future. I said okay, I hope so too, and she left looking kind of upset. This was Thursday, and I still feel so weird about it. I told my partner, who thinks LL was out of pocket, but I'm wondering if maybe there's something I'm missing. Was I the asshole?